morning and welcome back to these daily videos. Thank you so much for being here. I don't have my ring light, it broke, so that's why there's no light on my eyes. And it is evening right now when I'm doing this, so sorry about the light. I need to get a new ring light. Okay, let's get going. I want you to choose reading number 1 or reading number 2. I have 2 readings, 2 sets. So right now, I just want you to think about which came first, 1 or 2. What do you think you want to go with? If you need a minute, pause the video because we're going to start at reading number 1. Reading number 1 and reading number 2 are both going to have little blessing breathing things at the end. So you don't have to watch both of them. This can be really short for you today. Watch your reading, do the little breathing, blessing and meditation thing, and then you can sign off unless you want to watch and listen to number 2. But pick which one you want right now. All right, for those that picked number 1, the first reading, these are your cards. The first one is Ears Wide Open. This is number 33. And this is really about that sometimes there's so much going on around us that we don't really see. And we can't perceive what we don't believe. And this is crazy, right? So if you don't believe something is really possible, you can't perceive opportunities and things out there. This is also what it's about. And also, are you listening and really hearing what the person has to say? Or are you just listening through your filter and thinking what you think they're going to say? You know what I mean? Like expectations. So not really hearing the other person or what's going on in the world right now. This is crazy, right? We will have 10 interpretations of what's going on and all these different people. And people will be so set on their beliefs. I believe this and you are so wrong. But yet we all see things through our perception. So really in our eyes, like I feel right. You feel right. Is there anybody who's really wrong? I want you to really think about that. Whenever we are in a state of chaos and distraction, paying attention to only some of what is being said, we lose our ability to pick up on everything, including that which not be said. Deep listening is the way in which we immerse ourselves in the truth of the world. Oh my God. What is the truth that's going on right now anyways? It is so crazy. And we cannot listen to the news media because they're just lying anyways and making things up. So it's really hard. The best thing you can do is listen to your heart. Listen to like when you hear this intuition saying, that feels really good to me. That feels really right. Or that feels crazy and wrong, no matter who's saying it, right? So listen to your heart. Opportunities arise from subtle cues we miss when we are not 100% present, paying attention to what's around us, looking, hearing what people are saying, noticing things. There's always opportunities, possibilities, and messages for you. We just have to be open to hearing them. And then the next card is the World card. And this is really about, again, like bringing together the outer world and the inner world. We're supported from the 4 elements, earth, air, water, and, what's the other one? Oh my God. Earth, air, water, fire. Earth, air, water, fire. And what I like to see in this is she's standing there on the tree and she's fully grounded, yet connected from above too. And it's this thing of like the earth, the trees are receiving beautiful energy and sunlight, right? From the outer world, the upper world, and they're bringing that down into the roots and it's grounding them deep down. So they are strong, stable, and powerful trees. So they don't get lifted up and taken away by the wind. Yet they're also reaching up towards the sun, right? So that ability, like we do in our breathing, is to ground ourselves fully planted, strong in who we are, in our confidence, in our strength, yet reaching out. Love, connection, possibilities, opportunities, the sun, light, right? Love and light. It's so good. Such a good card. Ouch. So don't forget to think like that. We want to ground ourselves, yet rise up above to the love and light that's available to us, to God, to our faith, whatever that may be. And the World card also has to do with, what did it say? To support, maybe I was wrong about that. Wisdom of the earth. Rest and celebrate, but never stop growing. Journeys and cycles. That's exactly what I was going to say. Next chapters. Okay, so maybe it's the next chapter for you, a new journey's about to start, whatever it is, and knowing you're always fully supported. If you feel that connection, if you choose that connection, if you set the intention of being fully supported and connected, you are. And then the next card, why, is because we got two cards here. We have the Nine of Wands and we have the Hanged Man. Nine of Wands is about self-imposed limitations and struggle and things we put on ourselves. When we do not allow ourselves to feel that deep connection, that strength to ground ourselves in Mother Nature, in God's source faith, we will feel the struggle. When we're trying to do everything alone, she's standing all alone, right? All alone, trying to figure things out, trying to live our life all alone, feeling lonely, feeling the struggle. Then our mind goes back into these doubting and self-defeating thoughts. So it's reminding you, don't do that. Sometimes you need to change your perspective. Oopsie. To release and let, supposed to be upside down, release and let go. So if she just hangs and relaxes, her whole body actually feels good. She gets a nice stretch in there, right? So release, relax, let go, surrender to God's source universe. Remember, you are fully supported. Set that intention, know it to be true, and allow yourself to feel this little break or to feel the surrender and fully trust in what's ahead of you, knowing you can handle it. Absolutely. You don't have to live with these self-imposed limitations or thoughts. All right. I hope that had a message for you. Number one. And here's your little blessing. So put your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath. So inhale for 4, exhale for 6, and just calm yourself. Close your eyes and connect to your body. And imagine as you exhale the energy going right down through your whole body, going right down deep into the center of the earth, grounding you down in the center of the earth, just like that tree. And as you inhale, bring that beautiful grounding, nurturing, mineral-rich soil kind of like energy up into your whole body, breathing in deeply. And then as you exhale, release and let go and ground yourself down. And then listen to this little blessing. I accept the offer of life so that I may truly live. Through unconditional love, I now invite and receive all assistance, intervention, protection, and inspiration so that I may leap into my next cycle of life, held in the loving grace of wisdom. So be it. Love that. All right, there's your reading for number 1. And if you want to listen to number 2, of course you can. But I hope that helped you. Let me know which one you decided to choose. Bye. Welcome to reading number 2. So if you picked this one, hello, let me know you picked this one. Comment below. I would love to hear. Okay, let's get started on your reading and then your blessing. The first card I have is an oracle card, the Oracle's Gift. The Oracle's Gift. And what this is about. When we ask for a sign from universe, we are essentially asking for divine guidance from something outside of us, like a source or something we believe God's source is outside of me. I'm asking for guidance because I'm not sure where to turn. This is because we don't always trust our intuition, our ability to read between the lines and see beyond time and space. And we ask for signs and we look for mystical reassurance that our mundane lives don't seem to offer. However, an oracle simply provides the answer that is already inside of us. And that's how I started listening to my intuition, using my pendulum and using these cards. I ask for divine guidance, from God, but it's really from my higher self. And because I believe our guides and higher self, of course, our higher self is all part of us. And then I pulled cards, and over time, I noticed they are saying exactly what I believe I needed to hear. That's why I started doing these readings too. Of course, it's always better if you do your own cards and you learn them. It always works way better, of course. So oracles show up in myriad of ways. That means we ask for signs, we ask for symbols. They show up. Are you paying attention? Are you having your ears open, your eyes open? Are you noticing what's around you? Because that's important. You can ask for help from God's source, whoever, friends. But if you don't see the help that's coming to you and take that help, then you're definitely going to miss it, right? So look around. Notice what's being shown to you on billboards, on videos, on bumper stickers, on license plates, on doors signs and on a door. All of those things can have a message for you. You are witnessed by the great mystery and loved and cared for. It's a reminder that life is magical and you are magical. When we see these signs, when we allow ourselves to be open to them and they come to us, I want you to celebrate too and go, thank you. I always say that. I'm like, thank you for the message. Thank you for that message. I saw it. Thank you. Thank you for this. Because that just gains more trust in ourselves. And so it like opens us up to hearing more and more guidance, more and more messages, and seeing more and more signs. So keep practicing that. Today, trust in your own capacity to know what is right, to tune into source, and also be able to read the signs reflecting what is true and real within you. So look for that today. Ask for a sign and signal. Ask for guidance. Okay, and the next cards are Queen of Wands and Eight of Swords. Queen of Wands and then the Eight of Swords. So, these cards, interesting, isn't it? The Queen of Wands is all about let your confidence lead you into actions. You are ready to be in a state of flow. Grab your courage and trust where it leads you. Trust where it leads you. But this one is about what can come up when we choose to start listening to ourselves is these doubts. These doubts, I'm like, oh, no. Or worry about the future. Am I making the right decision? Who am I to say that? How do I know I'm making the right thing? Why would I trust myself? All of these things. Projecting fears into the future is a big part of this too, right? When we learn to trust our intuition and our confidence and courage and take action and make decisions towards what we really want, it is natural for our body to bring up these doubts, fears, these things. I cannot do it. I've never done it before, or I've tried in the past and I failed. Oh my God. What if the future's like this? What if things end up worse? What if I end up homeless? Oh my God. That is only yourself talking. That is not source. That is not your higher self. That's a lower vibration, lower energy fears. It's okay because we need to be protected sometimes. We don't want to walk in the middle of the night on a busy street in downtown city, right? So in this downtown of the city. So know that that's just my primal fears trying to protect me, but it's not real. I know I can handle things. I will be careful. I will be cautious. Of course I will, right? So just start to see those as being, I see they're here. I hear them. I'm not choosing to believe them. I'm going back and to be more powerful, to be the queen of my life and to start taking action and believe in myself. Know I can handle it and just have that courage and strength because you build courage and strength by taking the actions. And then the last card is the Hermit. And this one is inner wisdom. This one is working on your inner wisdom. Sometimes we need to take a step back away from the chaos of life and go be by yourself for a while and feel the emotions that come up when you feel that fear, doubt, see what's underneath it all. Talk to that inner child who's really scared and uncertain and just spend that time healing, rejuvenating, maybe getting some help from a spiritual advisor, a mentor, a counselor, whatever it takes. We need to take that time, right? Find your way back to yourself. Guiding principles and spiritual practice. So this is also a reminder, do you have a good, strong spiritual practice to develop that faith, trust, and belief in yourself? That's what's required, and in a higher power. When you do that consistently, like every single day, I take time to do this or work on this in my life, huge results will follow just by taking these little steps, but consistently. So maybe you need to improve your faith, trust, belief yourself and in a higher power. Maybe you need to just take some space away from that chaotic life, to ground yourself, calm your nervous system, to be able to listen to your heart and soul and to know what's your truth. And sometimes just to heal and to rest. So maybe that is time for you and something you need to do now because you got to take care of yourself. Okay, that is the messages for reading number 2. We're going to do a blessing for you. So I want you to sit up nice and tall. Do your breathing. Start with inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. Release, relax as you exhale. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. And as you inhale, breathe in the beautiful, nourishing energy from the earth. And then as you exhale, release, relax, and bring anything, any fear, doubt, worry, pain down into the center of the earth and drop it there. And then bring in love and light and this beautiful, strong, stable energy from the earth, bringing it up in your body, throughout your whole body. Coming up to love and light, beautiful energy coming down through your body, cleansing and clearing anything away and letting it go in the center of the earth. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Hand on your heart, close your eyes. I am willing to accurately perceive the truth in whatever life situation is now helpful for my spiritual growth and creative awakening. I feel empowered to commit to myself and my path without fear or holding back. I received this vision through unconditional love, so be it. With unconditional love, I will be inspired as to how to creatively and consciously deal with this. So be it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you picked this one or which one you picked and how it resonated with you. Have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.